Think question number 4 and 5 answer. Question number 4th one, they ask gross profit as well as cash account balance. And question number 5, they ask total liability as well as total equity. They ask total liability and total equity. Think how to
total
get
liability.
As a total liability, we consider credit account balance as well as VAT control account balance. If paid for creditors, credit purchase and cash paid for creditors. Very important thing, paid in cash. It has given settled amount 220, but discount is available. Therefore, paid in cash can be calculated. VAT collection for sales is liability. VAT paid on purchase is assets. VAT paid amount can be claimed. Therefore, VAT control account closing balance paid to the government liability. Right, question number 4 one answer 1 and question number 5 answer 5. Then try to answer question number 6 also. Question number 6 and 7 relevant for bad debts and doubtful debts. Question number 6 and 7 relevant for bad debts as well as doubtful debts. Try to answer question number 6 and 7. We have discussed already bad debts and doubtful debts adjustment. Question number 6 and 7. First one, read carefully and think what would be the answers. They ask MCQ case like this example. ඔනගාන A level දෙකේ ළමයිගේ රිසර්ච් එක අඩු වෙන ගොඩක් කැමති වෙන MCQ වලින්. MCQ වල තියෙන අඩුපාඩු ක්ලියර් කරගන්න try කරන්න දැන්. Think question number 6 as well as 7 relevant for bad debts and doubtful debts. You have to know how much should be considered as a expense. Bad debts can it is confirmed debtor value cannot be recovered. Doubtful debts කියන්නේ debtors ලගෙන් අනාගතේ හම්බෙන්නේ නැති වෙන්න පුළුවන්. Debtor value will not be able to recover in future. Doubtful debts. Think question number 6 and 7. Accounting period very important. Our accounting period end of the 31st March 25. අපි ගණන් හදන්නේ 31st March 2025 වල. This is called accounting period. මේ තියෙන ගිය අවුරුද්දේ closing balance. Think bad debts as expense will be considered only this year value. This year bad debt will be considered as expense. As expense will be considered only this year bad debts. But doubtful debts under provision or provision should be recognized. Think 31st March 24 mean opening balance. Provision for doubtful debts opening balance equal 1,100. Closing balance equal 1,800. මෙන්න මේ විදිහේ difference එක තමයි අපි ගන්නෙ as a doubtful debt. Opening balance එක අඩුයි නම් under provision එකක්. Opening balance වැඩි නම් over provision එකක්. Bad debt as expense should be considered only this year value. It has given previous year bad debts also. Previous year bad debts is not expense this financial year. But doubtful debts as expense should be considered difference value. Under provision or provision. Think our accounting period of year 31st March 25. They ask what is the amount of bad debts and doubtful debts to be charged in the profit and loss accounts. They ask as bad debts and doubtful debts, how much should be considered as expense. Think about our accounting period end of year 31st March 25. As a bad debt should be considered only this year value. It has given previous year bad debts also. Previous year bad debts should not be considered as expense this financial year. As expense should be considered only this year bad debts. But as a doubtful debts difference value, think under provision as well as over provision. They ask bad debts and doubtful debts expense. Question number 6. Right. Think about bad debts and doubtful debts. Think bad debts as well as doubtful debts. Question number 6 and 7. Try to recognize under provision over provision also. Under provision as well as over provision. Question number 6. Our accounting period end of year 31st March 25 as bad debts. On bad debts expense එකක් විදිහට අපි ගන්න මේ අවුරුද්දේ bad debts එක. Think this year bad debts equal 1.5 million, values in 1000. But as doubtful debts given opening closing balance, doubtful debts as doubtful debts as expense should be considered difference value. Think under provision or provision. Closing balance is 12,800, opening balance 1,100, difference value equal 700. If it is over provision within brackets, but if it is under provision as expense, opening balance එක අඩුයි නම් under provision එකක්, opening balance එක වැඩි නම් over provision එකක්. But in this example, it is given under provision. Therefore, this is value should be considered as a bad debts and doubtful debts expense. On a gay out the bad debts, may par expense with regard to bad debts as expense should be considered only this year value. But doubtful debts as expense should be considered under provision and over provision. Very වෙලාවට over provision එකක් ආව නම් මෙතන brackets වල අපි දාන්නේ මේක අඩු කරන්න. But under provision should be as expense should be considered under provision. එතන under provision එකක්ද over provision එකක්ද කියලා බලන්නේ opening balance එක වැඩිද අඩුද කියලා බලන්න. Provision for doubtful debts එකේ opening balance එක වැඩි නම් over provision එකක්, opening balance එක අඩුයි නම් under provision එකක්. Question number 6 answer 2,200. 6 answers 5. Think question number 7 also at the same time. Question number 7 also think about bad debts should be considered as expense. Think about opening balance also and think doubtful debts. Adan try කරන්න. They ask bad debts and doubtful debts expense. Recognize under provision over provision also. Recognize under provision and over provision. Question number 7. ඔන්න මම opening closing balance මාරු කරලා දෙන්නේ. උතර බලන්න date එක. Think what will be the answers? මේ තමයි MCQ එක අහන විදිය. Those are past paper question. Only numbers change. As a bad debt should be considered this year value, but as a doubtful debt should be considered difference value. As a doubtful debt difference value. Think question number 7th also. Question number 7th one. Think end of year 31st March 25. මේ ගානේ මම date එක අනිත් පැත්තට දාලා දෙන්නේ. Think end of year 31st March 25 තියෙන්නේ මේ පැත්තට. මේ අවුරුද්දේ අපි ගාන හදන්නේ. As a bad debt should be considered only this year value. මේ තමයි bad debts එක. But as a doubtful debt should be considered difference value. Think allowances for doubtful debts opening balance also given 3,500. දැන් මට මෙතන තේරුම් කරලා දෙන්න ඕනේ under provision එකක් ආවොත් මොකද කරන්නේ over provision ආවොත් මොකද කරන්නේ under provision එකක් over provision එකක් වෙන් කරලා හොයාගන්න විදිය. You have to know how to recognize under provision as well as over provision also. Think how to recognize under provision over provision also. Think under provision over provision also. That question number 7. Think as a bad debt should be considered 2,800, but think provision for doubtful debts opening balance and closing balance. මේ ගණන් දෙකේ වෙනස්කම හොඳට තේරුම් ගන්න. පළවෙනි ගාන මම දාලා තියෙන්නේ under provision එකක්. දෙවෙනි ගාන තියෙන්නේ over provision එකක්. As a bad debt should be considered as expense only this year value. Bad debts as expense should be considered only this year value. But doubtful debts as expense should be considered under provision as well as over provision. Think question number 7. recognize under provision over provision also. ඔන්න under provision over provision හොයනකොට බලන්නේ මොකක්ද එහාද? opening balance එක වැඩි නම් over provision එකක්, opening balance එක අඩුයි නම් under provision එකක්. මොකේද? provision for doubtful debts එකේ. provision for doubtful debts equal allowances for doubtful debts. Think question number 7. Question number 7, as a bad debt should be considered 2,800. This year value 2,800, values in 1000. But as a doubtful debts, you have to consider difference value. Think provision for doubtful debts, opening balance equal 3,500, but closing balance equal 2,200. Difference value equal 1,300. Opening balance එක වැඩි නිසා brackets වල දාන්න ඕන. Over provision. The other thing, as expense, bad and doubtful debts expense equal 1,200, 1,500. The other thing, question number 7, answer also 5. Paper එක අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම අහන මේ part එක. Think under provision over provision also. Under provision over provision. As a bad debts, as expense should be considered this year value, but as a doubtful debts, difference value should be considered as expense difference value. Right, question number 8. Think question number 8, read carefully. Equity can be calculated by using 3 methods. Equity හොයන්න ක්‍රම තුනක් තියෙනවා. Assets minus liability, or capital account balance plus return earning, or opening balance plus profit plus additional capital minus drawings. Equity එක හොයන්න ක්‍රම තුනක් තියෙනවා. Assets minus liability හොයන්න පුළුවන්. Capital balance plus return earning හොයන්න පුළුවන්. එහෙම නැත්නම් opening balance plus profit plus additional capital minus drawings. Think question number 8. There's profit for the year. Net assets. Net asset means assets minus liability. Right, read carefully question number 8. Think requirements. There's profit for the year. Net assets. Net asset can equity value. Right, capital balance, opening closing balance is given, and retain earning also given. It is given on annually withdrawal 3 million from the business for personal use. It is debited to the retain earning columns. On profit minus drawings equal retain earning. Retain earning කියන්නේ earn කරපු එකෙන් ඉතුරු වෙච්ච ටික. ඒ කියන්නේ profit එකෙන් business එක ඉතුරු වෙන්නේ ඕන අරන් ගියපු නැති ටික. Profit minus drawings equal equity. Therefore, given retain earning opening closing balance, profit minus drawings equal retain earning. Retain earning opening closing balance is given. එහෙනම් මෙන්න මේ balance දෙකේ difference එකට reason තමයි profit එක add වෙලා drawings අඩු වෙනවා. There's profit for the year and net assets. Therefore, prepare the retain earning columns. Drawings also given 3,000. Net asset කියන්නේ equity වලට. ඉතින් net asset equal equity. Net asset equal equity. Therefore, think equity equal capital plus return earning. Closing balance 31st March 25. 31st March 25 can end of the accounting periods. Our accounting period 31st March 25, but given 31st March 24, previous balance also given. There's net assets as at 31st March 25. Net asset can මෙන්න මේ capital balance එකයි retain earning එකයි දෙකේ total එකට. I think how to calculate profit. You have to prepare retain earning columns given opening closing balance. Given opening closing balance. Prepare the retain earning columns. Question number 8. On one retain earning හැදෙන විදිය බලන්න. Opening balance එකට profit එක add වෙලා drawings එක අඩු වෙනවා. Retain earning. Given opening balance. Given opening balance. මේකට add කරන්න ඕන profit එක. අඩු කරන drawings. Drawings should be deduct. Then answer is a closing balance. මොකේද retain earning column එකේ. Closing balance. Then record given information. It has given retained earning opening closing balance. Opening balance එකයි closing balance එකයි drawings එකයි දීලා දෙනවා ආහනේ profit එක. ඉතින් profit minus drawings equal return earning. Retain earning කියන්නේ earn කරපු එකෙන් business එකේ ඉතුරු වෙන ටික. Opening balance is given 22,000, record values in 1,000. And closing balance is given 31,000. Drawings also given in the example 3,000. Drawings 3,000. There's profit. How to calculate? මේකට මේක add කරලා මේක deduct කළොත් තමයි මෙතන උත්තරේ එන්නේ. එහෙනම් යට ඉඳන් යනකොට deduct කරපු add කරන්න add කරපු එක deduct කරන්න. 31,000 plus 3,000 equal 34,000 minus 22,000 equal 12,000. Therefore, this is the profit for the year. Profit equal 12,000. And there's net assets. Net asset කියන්නේ capital plus return earning. It is given capital as well as retained earning is given. මේ දෙකේ total එක සමාන වෙනවා මොකේද? Equity වලට. Equity can be divided by two parts, capital and retained earning. There's asset 31st March 25. Think asset 31st March 25, capital balance equal 50,000. As well as retained earning balance is given 31,000. මේ දෙකේ total එක තමයි equity කියලා අපි ගන්න. Therefore equity equal 81,000. There's closing balance. Therefore profit for the year equal 12,000 and equity equal 81,000. Question number 8 answer. Think those are in for question number 8. 8 answer equal fourth one. Think retain earning. Opening balance plus profit minus drawings equal closing balance. Equity fund plan ක්‍රම තුනක් තියෙනවා. Assets minus liability or opening balance plus profit plus additional capital minus drawings. එහෙම නැත්නම් capital account plus retain earning equal equity. Think question number 8. Next one 9 and 10 very important. Question number 9 and 10. Read carefully question number 9 and 10. ඔන්න මේවා ඊළඟ ටර්ම් එකේ එනවා ළමයි. තනියෙන් හදාගන්න බැරි ගණන් මේ තියෙන්නේ. Question number 9 and 10 read carefully. Question number 9 and 10. Think there are two examples relevant for those information. Think how to apply profit markup, profit margin also again. First one read carefully. This one 2024 last paper, this 2024 paper, only numbers change. But ahanne cost of sales theirs. Cost of sales. Prepare the income statement up to gross profit. As well as theirs. Closing stock as well as net profit theirs. Think net profit and closing inventory. Net profit and closing stock theirs. First one record given information. Inventory closing balance theirs, net profit theirs, as well as cost of sales theirs. මොනවද දීලා තියෙන බලන්න. Debtors and creditors දීලා තියෙනවා opening closing balance. ඔන්න අනිවාර්යෙන් debtors account එකක් creditors account එකක් හදන්න ඕන. යටින් දීලා තියෙනවා cash receipt from debtor, cash paid for creditors also given. එතනින් අපිට හොයන්න පුළුවන් purchase and sales. Purchase and sales can be calculated by preparing debtor control and creditor control. As well as given operating expense paid in cash also. Operating expense paid in cash is given. And purchase equipment also. equipment costing 13,000 were purchased. There were no disposal property plant equipment and given profit markup also. Very important profit markup. ප්‍රමාණ මේ ගිය පාර පේපර් එක 2024 only numbers change. දැන් හොඳට බලන්න මෙන්න මේ property plant and equipment given carrying amounts. carrying amount කියන්නේ net book value. ඒතර property plant equipment account එක හැදුවොත් අපිට එතන depreciation හොයාගන්න පුළුවන්. opening stock is given. දැන් මේක working වල හදන්න ඕන debtors account, creditors accounts, PP accounts, property plant equipment accounts. Then record given balances and prepare income statement. There's net profit also. Think how to apply profit markup. markup එකකින් අපිට හොයන්න පුළුවන් selling price එක හොයාගත්තොත් cost of sales හොයාගන්න පුළුවන්. gross profit හොයන්න පුළුවන් by using profit markup. debtors and creditors account එකෙන් තමයි sales and purchase හොයන්නේ. sales and purchase මේ ගාන දීලා තියෙන 1000 වලින් මම හදන්නේ මේක million වලින්. prepare debtor control, creditor control and property plant and equipment accounts as well as prepare income statement up to gross profit. Very, very important this example. 2024 yellow paper, only numbers change. Relevant for lesson 4. Data control we have discussed, creditor control we have discussed, markup margin we have discussed. We have discussed income statement also up to gross profit. Right, by using those information, there are two examples. Prepare the workings, data control, creditor control, as well as property plant and equipment accounts. Then prepare income statement up to gross profit. Prepare income statement up to gross profit. ledger accounts තුනක් හදන්න. debtors accounts, creditors accounts. මේ ගාන මම හදන්නේ million වලින්. To maintain understandability, we have to maintain quality. Think qualitative characteristic of financial statement. Understandability. Right. Prepare debtor control accounts. Debtor control, creditor control, as well as property, plant and equipment accounts. This one debtor control, debtor, creditor, as well as property, plant and equipment. First one, record given balances. Debtors and creditors opening closing balance is given. And property, plant equipment also given opening closing balance. First one, record given balances and prepare income statement up to gross profit. ගාන හදන විදිය බලන්න. Debtor, creditor and property, plant and equipment. Record given balance. මේ ගාන මම හදන්නේ million වලින්. rupees million, MN, rupees million, MN. The debtor opening balance. Debtor opening balance 4,000 BPF and debtor closing balance 10,000. On opening closing balance දාන විදිය බලන්න. Carried down, brought forwards. Creditor also opening balance liability credit side BVF and closing balance as a balance carried down from debit side to credit side. Creditor closing balance equal 6 million. Property, plant equipment also assets. Opening balance brought forward debit side and closing balance carried down from credit side to debit side. Debtor, creditor and VAT. PPE. මේකෙන් තමයි sales හොයන්නේ. මේකෙන් purchase අපි හොයනවා. මේක අපි කියුවේ depreciation හොයන්න. Given property, plant equipment carrying amounts. Then prepare income statement. There's net profit also. Think about income statement up to this one income statement also rupees million. Sales, cost of sales, opening stock plus purchase minus closing stock. Then gross profit can be calculated. Gross profit can be calculated plus other income. On other income තිබ්බොත් add කරන්න ඕන minus expense. No need to categorize. they ask net profit MCQ paper. දැන් දීලා තියෙන තොරතුරු ටික දාගන්න බලන්න. debtors ලගේ opening closing balance දීලා තියෙනවා. creditors opening closing balance is given and PPE opening closing balance is given. Opening stock also given. Right, prepare working like this. හදන්න try එකක් දෙන්න. Cash received from debtor also given. Cash paid for creditors also given. And property plant equipment purchase also given. First one record given information. They ask cost of sales and closing stock as well as gross profit they ask. May 2024 annual paper එක only numbers change. මේක හැදුවට පස්සේ මේ paper එක හදන්න පුළුවන්ද කියලා බලන්න. මම මේ ඉලක්කම් ටික වෙනස් කරලා දාලා තියෙනවා. 24 annual paper. Those example relevant for lesson 4. ඊළඟ term එකේ අනිවාර්යෙන් අහනවා මේවා term test එකේ. Like cash received from debtor is given, cash paid for creditors also given, and operating expense paid is given, as well as purchase equipment also given. Now record given information. Cash received from debtor. On debtors එකෙන් සල්ලි හම්බෙලා තියෙනවා 92,000. Cash account debit, debtors account credit as a cash. Those are given additional information. Cash paid for creditors 78,000. Cash account credit, creditors account debit 78 as a cash. And equipment purchase 13,000. Also cash account credit, equipment PP account debits. Think cash received from debtor. Cash account debit, debtors account credit. Cash account credit, creditors account debits. Cash account credit, PP account debits. But then debtors account එකෙන් හොයන්න පුළුවන් sales. Credit side total amount equal 102. Take the same value debit side. Difference value 98,000. මෙන්න මේක තමයි sales. This is the sales value. And creditors debit side increase. Think 84 debit side total amounts. 84. Therefore 75. This is the purchase. On a purchase. And PPE debit side 63. Take the same value credit side 3,000. Therefore this is depreciation expense. Record those information. Sales 98,000. Think values in million. Purchase 75,000. And think PPE depreciation and expense as a PPE depreciation. Value equal 3. Record given information. Sales by using debtor control accounts, creditors, purchase, and property plant equipment depreciation. As well as given operating expense paid in cash 12,000. Also expense as operating expense. Think operating expense equal 12,000. As well as opening stock also given. Opening stock equal 4,000. Opening stock. Then මෙයා හොයන්න පුළුවන් by using markup. Think general equation cost plus profit equal selling price. Think how to apply profit markup. Profit markup is given 40% on cost. On markup කිව්වොත් එහෙම cost එක 100. Profit 40. Selling price equal 140. Selling price equal 140. We know selling price. It is equal 98,000. It is equal in this example 140. Therefore think how to calculate cost of sales. ඔන්න මෙයා හොයන්නේ කොහොමද අපි? මෙන්න මේ 98,000 සමාන වෙන්නේ 140 වලට. Divide by 140. හොයන්නේ cost එක. Cost mean cost of sales into 100. බැරි වෙලාවත් margin දුන්නා නම් එහෙනම් selling price 100. ඔන්න margin දුන්නා නම් මෙයා 100. මෙයා 40. එහෙනම් මෙයා 60. එහෙනම් selling price divide by 100 into 60 තමයි cost of sales හොයන්නේ. If it has given margin 98,000 divided by 100 into 60, but given markup මේක නෙවෙයි දීලා තියෙන්නේ, මේක දීලා තියෙන්නේ 98,000 divided by 140 into 100 can be calculate cost of sales. Think how to calculate cost of sales. 98,000 divided by 140 into 100. Think cost of sales equal 70. එහෙනම් මෙයාත් වන්න පුළුවන් දැන්. They ask closing stock and gross profit equal 28. මේක අඩු කළොත් ඔන්න මෙතන gap එක තමයි closing stock. think cost of sales there's question number 9 ඔන්න cost of sales වෙන විදිය දැන් මම මේ දෙකේ total එකෙන් මේ අඩු කළොත් තමයි මෙතන එන්නේ this one plus this one minus this one equal cost of sales here total amount equal 79000 minus 70 think closing stock equal 9000 closing stock equal 9000 gross profit 28000 expense total value equal 15000 therefore difference value net profit think net profit equal 13000 therefore net profit equal 13000 this is the net profit equal 13000 think about answers question number 9 and 10 question number 9 and 10 think 9 there's cost of sales question number 9 there's cost of sales question number 10 there's closing stock as less net profit they think cost of sales equal 70000 answer is 5 and 10th one there's net profit 13000 as less closing stock equal 9000 therefore 13000 9000 10 also answer 5 very very important this example think debtors accounts creditors accounts as less markup is given profit markup and think property plant equipment is given carrying amounts property plant and equipment is given carrying amounts carrying amount can net book value if it has given carrying amounts annual depreciation also can be calculated by using property plant and equipment accounts therefore this is the PP accounts property plant equipment accounts and this one debtor control accounts and creditor control accounts think how to apply profit markup profit margin also profit markup profit margin for margin keyword selling price 100 if it has given markup cost value 100 next one question number 11 working සදා ගන්න question number 11 also relevant for part of lesson 4 profit correction on හොයලා තියෙන profit එක correct කරන්න ඕන profit correction part question number 11 given net profit think there are 3 errors it has given 3 errors question number 11 on profit එකට effect වෙන්නේ income හරි expense හරි වෙනස් වුණොත් question number 11 net profit is given 15000 think first one total sales journal 8300 has been recorded as 3800 profit එක වරදින්නේ income හරි expense හරි වෙනස් වුණොත් profit වරදින්නේ income හරි expense හරි වෙනස් වුණොත් question number 11 මේක working හැදුවෙන් තන් හදා ගන්න මේක පිටේ කාටුනත් ආපහු join වෙන්න question number 11 profit correction part of lesson 4 think prime books then general ledger sub ledgers then trial balance if it is not equal error correction think completely omitted notified for suspense erroneously recorded in the prime books also notified for suspense accounts and journal total value undercasted overcasted also notified for suspense accounts journal total value undercasted overcasted notified for suspense but if errors occur when information recorded in the ledger accounts වල දානකොට වැරදුනොත් පැත්ත වැරදුනොත් amount එක වැරදුනොත් අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම suspense account එකක් එනවා ඒ වගේම if errors occur when balancing ledger accounts ledger account එක balance කරනකොට වැරදුනොත් debit side undercasted overcasted credit side undercasted overcasted effect for suspense accounts and when information recorded in the ledger accounts trial balance if errors occur when information recorded in the trial balance also definitely effect for suspense accounts on suspense account එක එන්නේ කොයි වෙලේද එන්නේ නැත්තේ කොයි වෙලේද කියලා බදේරුම් ගන්න ඕන profit එක correct කරන්න වෙන්නේ profit හෙව්වට පස්සේ errors අහුනොත් ඒ කියන්නේ දැනනමත් profit එක අපි හොයලා තියෙන්නේ ඊට පස්සේ errors අහුනොත් අන්නේ errors income හරි expense වලට effect වෙනවා නම් profit also we have to correct. හැම එකම profit effect වෙන්නේ නැහැ. profit හොයන්නේ by using income and expense. income එකක් හරි expense එකක් හරි වෙනස් වුණොත් තමයි profit එක වෙනස් වෙන්නේ. ඒතර ඒක වෙනස් වෙන පුළුවන් ක්‍රම හතරක් තියෙනවා. income වැඩියෙන් ගත්තොත් profit එක වැඩි වෙනවා. income අඩුවෙන් ගත්තොත් profit එක අඩු වෙනවා. expense එක වැඩියෙන් ගත්තොත් profit එක අඩු වෙනවා. expense අඩුවෙන් ගත්තොත් profit එක වැඩි වෙනවා. think profit correction also. right. think question number 11. 11 හදන්න ගන්න. ආපහු join වෙන්න.